Hello, welcome back to the bunker. Today we're going to take a look at how to sign up for EdPuzzle for my classes, as well as what exactly it is and what you're going to do when you do get signed up. So on Schoology and in your email, you got a page that looks like this. And there are two ways to go and sign up for EdPuzzle. EdPuzzle is a video service. It takes videos and it embeds questions into them, so that what you will do is once you get in there, you'll click on the video, it will start playing, and then as you watch, it will pause the video and ask you a question. You answer the question right there in the program, and then once the question is answered, it takes you on and the video restarts and continues on until you get to another question. When it pauses, you answer the question and you move forward from there. Signing up for this is really easy. You just basically copy this website in your browser. And then if you already have an account, that's one thing, but if you don't, you just come over here to where it says sign up. You can either sign up with Google if you have like a Gmail account, or just sign up with EdPuzzle, where you can put your name in. And create a username. And create a password. And then join the class. Oops, we already have that username. Okay. Now, once you're here, this is what your screen looks like. All right, it still has your has the due assignments, the ones that don't have a due date, or the ones that were completed. So right now, this is the only assignment that I have. So when I click on this, it's going to take me to the video. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click play, and the video will start playing.
Let's talk about these 5 major types of chemical reactions. We'll look at examples of each and learn how to tell them apart so that you can look at a chemical reaction and classify it.
You can pause the video, you can rewind the video, you can turn on closed captions, you can make it full screen if you like to do that. And along the bottom, each one of these dots tells you where the questions are. All right, some classes, some of them you might be able to skip forward, but most of the time maybe not.
What type it is.
So you watch the video.
The first we're going to talk about is the synthesis reaction. These are sometimes called combination reactions.
And you'll be able to answer the question.
Synthesis is just a fancy word that means making. And that's exactly what happens in a synthesis reaction. A compound is made from here, A and B are different elements, or they're different compounds coming together to make something more complex. So that's a synthesis reaction. Let's move on.
So it stops you right here. Okay, in this case, it just gave you a note. All right, it says write the definition for a synthesis reaction. Your notes include the general equation. You go ahead and click continue.
A decomposition reaction is kind of the opposite of a synthesis reaction.
And
in a synthesis reaction,
it will keep carrying you on through the video with these different prompts popping up as we go along the video. When you do this, when you're done, you submit it. It sends me something into the gradebook so I can see like how you did. Some of the questions are multiple choice. Some of the questions are a short answer, fill in the blank, and it'll record a score for me. But when we do these videos on here, you do have to complete them, and I will be recording a score. I'm going to keep playing it so we can see what a multiple choice video looks like. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what a multiple choice question looks like, as well as some of the other controls that you have over this.
Of all the chemistry that happens on this planet,
the carbon cycle is the thing that makes Earth earthy, unique among planets that we know and understand. The early Earth's atmosphere was made up of ammonia, methane, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, among some other things, but essentially there was no free oxygen. Many of these gases, including CO2, are what we call greenhouse gases because they absorb heat energy, thus increasing the average temperature on Earth.
Okay, so it stops me and asks me a question about what I just watched. Now I can go through and I can select what I think the correct answer is and then like submit it. Or if I don't feel comfortable about what I think the answer is, I can click rewatch and it'll jump me back a little bit.
Earth's atmosphere was made up of ammonia, methane, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, among some other things, but essentially, there was no free oxygen. Many of these gases, including CO2, are what we call greenhouse gases because they absorb heat energy, thus increasing the average temperature on Earth. So
it takes me back about 20, 30 seconds. And now that I've heard it again, I realize maybe I had the wrong answer. So I'm going to change my answer, and then I click submit. Hey, I got it right. Perfect. If I got it wrong, I could rewatch it and try to figure out what the correct answer was. Now I click continue.
When plants came along with their fancy photosynthesis, they used up most of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
And as you see, it carries on with the video until I get through all of the questions, at which point I am all done. So hopefully now you have a better understanding of how this process works, and so that you'll be able to complete your assignments and hopefully learn something new. Hope everyone has a good day, and hopefully we'll see you soon.